Right, then. So now we've done all that and we've ironed it all back like this. How are we going to do that? Put this. We've ironed it all back, yeah? As best we can. I hope you have. Oh, there's one. I always losing these damn pickers. Let's put it back where it should be before I forget. Right. So, I hope you've got a multitude of these clips. Okay, because that's what we're going to be using now. We want to have a 1/4 inch this side. Okay. So, if I just start by just... It's going to be bigger at the back. So you don't want to bend your original fabric round. The edge of the quilt round. But you just want it, and you can put in as many or as few as you like of these clips around. So we're going to start to clip it back. Okay. You see what I'm doing, can't you? I don't want to lose the edge of my fabric. So you could, some people are like obsessive about putting these clips on, but I'm just clipping it, yeah? What's happening at the back? Well, this is happening at the back, all right? It's bigger this side than it is this side, all right? So let's keep on going. So I'm just bringing it. I am not forcing it. I am just folding it around the original edge as we go. And what I like to do when it comes to the corner, I don't know why I got a few errant threads there that I get rid of. But I like to fold it back normally, yeah, as we come to the edge. Fold it back. Oh, come on, kids. Let me just fold that back there. Yeah, okay. I have got a few threads because I don't want threads hanging about at the back of the quilt. So just tailoring that, yeah. And then, oh, come on, girls, stay with me. When it comes, I've got to make sure I'm far enough here. When it comes to the actual thing, you've got to make your mind up, right? So you've got to say, well, hang on a minute. I knew that's going to be a mitre. So I always do top edge down. I want top edge down, yeah? And then I want the side edge round. Okay. Sometimes it is better that you clip. Sorry about me coughing. A side edge first. Then you can say, I hope you see this. Say, I want to go top edge. Then I'll make my fold across, yeah? And say, top edge down, side edge across, and then I'll put a clip right on my mitre. So I got it, yeah? And then as we go, folding it just around the binding. I know it's a lot bigger on the back, and this is why some people say, well, I like 2 1/4. Well, so they might, and say, that'd be really lovely. However, I don't mind if it's flatter on the back, because to be honest, who's going to be looking at the back unless you're a nosy Parker, right? So, this is how I do it. But then I know that I've covered my back stitching. I know I've covered it. And I know it looks nice on the front. I got enough. Sometimes people do this and they, and it'll turn out ooh, it'll turn out, no, it's not going to work for them. I've just seen a problem that some people may come across, which I won't put it around the right way. I'm just come across here. I got quite, I don't know why, but that corner, right, that's going to suit me. No, it's not. So what I'm going to do, as you would do in a lot of other projects, yeah, take my scissors and just, without cutting your own stitches, cut off that bulk, right? So now I can go, as I did before, top edge down, side edge across, yeah? So you've got your mitre and stick a pin in it. Then we can keep going down. The other side, return it now. Keep going down. The other side. Not bending the fabric in any way, just wrapping around your own solid edge, which is another reason why we did the I don't know what video it was, video 9 maybe, why we did the zigzag edging. So we had a firm edge left that made sure that we're never going to be worrying about anything folding up. Okay, we got a firm edge that we're working with. Go back and look at the video where I show you what we do to give us that firm edge. I think it is probably 8 or 9, whichever it was on this one. We're getting down to another corner, so I'm just pulling it straight across. I do want to lose my edge. I'm going to put a pin in there and bring it straight across, and I bring in the side one behind it to wrap, and I'm pinning that mitered corner. Turn it round. Here we go again, and continue bringing that behind me. I'm just pinning it with these wonder clips. They're marvellous. Marvellous, yeah. So I've got a nice 1/4 inch all the way around, yeah. So again, on this corner, that goes along. I don't have to take the corner out, and that might got a bit again, only a little bit, just a tad off that corner, just to make it work nicely for me. Straight across that edge, underneath with that edge, stick a pin in it, turn it round, and here we go. Just bring it back without losing your solid edge on the fabric, yeah? Now, ease off of there. Right, so I've done it all the way around. Now, so you can see, I've got a nice 1/4 inch all the way around. And on the back of it, oops, I got a larger margin on the back, all right? So we know it's going to be caught by whatever we do on the front. Now, there are loads of different stitches you can use for this. Yes, you can stitch in a ditch all along an edge, stitch in a ditch straight line, and you're going to catch your back. You can do that. You can do a very slight zigzag. You could do a wandering stitch, or you could choose a decorative stitch. There's lots and lots and lots of things you could do with this. Now it's down. What I tend to do, because I like it, only because I like it, is I tend to do a blanket stitch. So I work as if this is the edge of my blanket. So it's taking a bite in and out, a bite in and out, and a bite in and out, and a bite in and out as it goes along. Now I like to do that. I can pick a stitch that gives me my straight line this way, and my blanket stitch bites in. I like to do that because I keep a straight line and it's biting in to the fabric, so it's definitely pinning down the back. And I think that's probably the one I'm going to use right now. I'm still going to do it in the white. I could do it in the gold, couldn't I? But yeah, let's not flog a dead horse, because I've been so clever with my gold so far. I want to test it to its limit. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a blanket stitch. So my blanket edge, as I said, is going to be here. And the bite is going outwards. The bite is going outwards. The bite is going outwards as a blanket stitch. And that's the one I'm going to do all the way around to tack that down, I think. So now it's time. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. Now it's time to go and take this to the machine and sew down this binding. Right. Right, okay. I just found this is a quickie, because I do believe that everything you make you should mark is yours, yeah? Not in a huge way, and you can do it in a very quick way. I don't do it with mug rugs, but any sort of thing, because in a few years' time, I can't remember when I made that, or where I got it from, or anything like that. So I just found myself a very old 10-inch square, yep, which I'm going to fold in half, okay, to make it 5 inches, alright, and then, oh, it's a bit stained, this one and all. Let's do it this way. I got a sweet pea ruler that I use for my, so if I put the 5-inch line on the outside, okay, you only got to be rough with it. Well, rough with it, you've only got to be nearly there with it, right? I'm just gonna, cut that up. So should have 2 strips of 5 inches now. This is how you make charm squares. Anyway, so now I'm gonna do exactly the same thing and put that on the edge of there. Make sure that's correct on there. I'm gonna whip up there with it, right? I didn't whip very well, did I? Try a bit more pressure, kid. Yeah. Whip up there with it, and I've got more than one. Okay, get rid of that. Do you want it? So now I've got a charm square. Okay, and it's cleaner this side than it is that. So I'm just going to fold that into a triangle, and we are going to sew this into this hem. So we've got a lot of space, and then I get an ordinary, what is this, Sharpie, so it shouldn't wash out. And what I want to do is write on it wherever I need to know. But remembering I got this seam it's going to fit into, so I'm just going to put Xmas 224, yeah, And where did I get this from? This was Fat Quarters. Because I don't know where I got the fabric from. Fat Quarters. And who was there? Fat Quarters. I know where I bought it, but what are they called? Oh, was it the Cotton Company? Fat Quarters. Yeah, Cotton Co, right? Cotton. Fat Quarters. Cotton Co, yeah? And the place I bought it, which is where I get a lot of stuff from, was called Wool Warehouse, wasn't it? Warehouse, right? Because that just, Cotton Company, Wool Warehouse, yeah? So I know now what I need to know. This is not for anybody else, actually. This is just for me. I mean, you could, I don't know, you could write Xmas 2004, first time I've made the runner. You could do anything you want, right? So it doesn't matter what you want to say, but you want to say something, because I'm telling you, at the end of the day, in 5 years' time, you won't have a clue. So now I've written that little bit on what I've made a charm, yeah? Now I want to take off my clips for this corner, right? And nestle it into the corner. And then I can put my clips back on. Exactly the same fashion as they were. One going down, one going up. Yep. That was that clip on that corner. And then a clip, get in there, on the edge. Oh, that's not on very well, is this thing? Let me just, I'll go and revisit that one. Let me just revisit this one. You're in, and you're down. So down, and then up, yeah? And that clip right on that corner. Yep. So as you can see, that's my label. Just put in the back of there, so that in 100 years' time, when I'm about 200, I'll remember. Now, next year, that's the thing, isn't it? It's next year, or the year after, I'll be thinking, well, where did they get that fabric from? What year did they make that? And there it is, just written in pen, yeah? Which hopefully, it may fade, but it won't wash right out because it's a Sharpie, yeah? Just on a charm square or something like that. I'm putting it in there, so it's going to get sewn in. It's never going to go anywhere. So off we go now to the sewing machine, and let's get it done. Okay, and that's only a little bit of look at that. Let's whip it over. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't brought with me my little basket to put all these clips in as we take them out and as we go around. Anyway, but as is was the same as anything else we do. First of all, let me tell you, now I put on a walking foot. I got several different specifications of walking feet I can use. I'm still using the plate that allows me to do zigzags, okay, if that's an issue. And I put on a walking foot, and this time why? Because now, not only do we got like the top quilt, the batting and the backing, that's 3 layers of fabric. We've got, this is doubled up, remember, so we've got 2 layers of quilting this side, 2 layers of edging this side, and we got 2 layers of the binding this side. So we've now added another 4 layers, right? So now, really, there's 5 to 7 layers, whichever way you look at it, going under the needle. If you don't have a walking foot, then I suggest you get one. They're not dear, they really are not dear, but they can make a complete difference to the way you don't get this ruckered effect on your fabric as you're working. So I would suggest you, even if you've got to buy it for yourself for Christmas, get yourself whatever form of walking foot your machine takes. If you've got a machine like mine, or like a brother, or some of the higher end machines, they will come with a walking foot. If you're using, as my other Janome is absolutely bog standard, it's only like, what did it cost me? I think about 250 quid, I don't know, something like that, yeah. Bog standard, didn't come with a walking foot, but you can just get a walking foot for it for about 30 quid. It's definitely well worth the expense, especially if you're going to start doing nice table runners and quilts and God knows what. Definitely is worth it at the end of the day. I've shown you so far we can go along with using an ordinary foot and lifting the tension, but now I think it's necessity. Okay. Also, having changed my foot, same needle, same type of thread, except I put a green thread in the top line, green in there. I've kept my bobbin, the original thread we've been using, because on the back of this it should be coming out on the white anyway, but I just thought that this is predominantly green this side, so my in the stitch length may as well be in green, hides it a teeny bit, and the bites into the fabric of green I just think will enhance it, to be honest with you. So where do we start? Well, anywhere you like, to be honest. I don't have my gloves on, I got my shoes off, I'm ready to go. I got to pick a stitch. So I am going down my array of stitches here, okay? And I'm saying I want a blanket stitch. Now where is a blanket stitch, right? Well, it's come under, on my machine it's come under applique, but there are, I got a numerous amount of blanket stitches I can use. And let me see, what do I want it to have to be left facing. No, yes. So my main line is to the right, but the bite is to the left, okay? And I got several of those, one of which is that one, too close together. That one, lesser. That one, even lesser. Or I could have it on a slight slant. Ooh, that looks quite nice. I might do that one. It's got a little bit of a 45-degree angle on it. I don't want it to be 180. I'm going to bring that up now to a 240, because if you like, this is kind of a top stitch, really, isn't it? Yeah. So it doesn't have to be tight. In fact, I might bring that up to 260. Yeah. It's telling me that the width of it, and as I go, I might change that. It's 3.2. Well, my machine, that is millimeters, okay? The stitch length at the moment is 3.2. So, when I say the stitch length, the stitch width is 3.2. The length of stitch is 260. That's how I'm setting my machine up. It is going to start, as far as I can see, on the left. My needle is on the left of my fabric. And I would rather be, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so as long as starting in kind of in the middle. I got some that's sticking up there. Not sure what that is, to be honest with you. Oh, I'll leave it. Right, so I am gonna set my needle down, I'm looking at where that's falling. I'm just going to hand pick, no, a bit more. And this is something you may have to do, is hand pick where your needle there. Now I know that is where my needle's falling. So it's on my foot, I've got a VD written here, right? And it's just really in the middle of that V. So as long as I keep that foot, and when the foot is done like a pair of flippers, where that outside line is where that needle is going to fall. So I know that that's okay. So that's where I want to start. I have got it on everything else I can think of that is okay. All right. We're not going to go fast, so I'm going to knock my speed down. And if you can, knock your speed down to start with, because you can always get a bit faster, can't you? Yeah? And without giving it, because obviously with a speciality stitch, as this kind of is, I want to make sure that everything is nicely underneath. As I get to a thing, and the art of this is really, I am actually a little bit on the fabric, so I gotta rethink my position. I'm just bringing my fabric out a tad. So I'm getting into that ditch. Alright. I'm hoping that my arm isn't triggering, not allowing it to sit. Yeah, I'm getting in the swing of it now. So I'll take a pin off, and I look behind me, and I can see behind me now, and I will show you at the end that I am now in that ditch. Yeah, so that's what you want to be considering. I'm not looking actually where the needle's going. I'm looking where the fabric is falling before this foot. I'm not going. See, took me out of all there. Get another pin. Let's get it out, right? Gone quiet now, haven't I? Concentrated. And I want to show you what I do when I get to a corner. I take the pin off. where I consider that to be my corner. And then needle down, foot up. Needle down, foot down. I go up about 3 stitches, and then it stopped, and I don't know why it did that. Have I got it set to stop on the reverse? I just wanted to make sure I caught that in. But anyway, we go on round, yeah. It's quite, I got. If I do 3 stitches backwards, it's cutting it, and well, could be something I've set up, yeah. But anyway, as we keep going, bring your needle up. You always got extra up, yeah. Bring your needle up. Set you down so that you're coming back into your stitch, and let's keep going then. Because I can make so many settings on this machine, I might have set it so after 3 stitches on the reverse it cuts. I don't know, I can't remember. I have to have a look, yeah? But when you're doing a decorative stitch, you've got to give it a time threshold it needs to move the fabric in and out, yeah? I may not have explained to you what the walking foot does. This bit that's behind my needle is another, like a dog. So not only is it getting pulled from behind, it's getting pulled on top as well. But that's what a walking foot will do for you. So I can wait till it's back in the ditch. I still want to walk up. Put up. Somewhere. I still do want to walk up that bit a little way and then back again. I must have it set to cut on the way back, right? But I just want to make sure I'm catching this down at the back. I must have it set like that, right? In reverse. God knows why, but I have. Can I just show you this at the moment? Can you see what I've done? So I'm stitching in the ditch with that bite up. You can see it on the white, yeah? Stitching in the ditch with that bite up. And that's what I'm doing all the way around, yeah? I can show you on the back. So if this is a bit with a label. On the back, can you see? This is the white stitching, doing exactly the same thing, but in white, yeah? Catching it all the way around. So now, runner. I'm worried about I'm going to lose my bobbin, but I don't think I am. Right, so I gotta get it under the needle so that I am positioning my needle again to go back in the ditch from that corner. Take that out the clip, wonder clip, as I go. Oh, and don't buy the brand wonder clip. Go and buy something that looks like a wonder clip. We get so many in some very nice festive tins and God knows what. You don't have to buy, you know, pay a fortune for 10 wonder clips. No, no, no. Go and buy a very similar product that's in a lovely sewing tin that you've got. Like, I think the last lot I bought were in this nice little tin, yeah? I keep things like this because, when I'm doing ruler work, sometimes I need a pin at the bottom of my work and that sort of thing. But that, some of these wonder clips come out of a tin like that. They're just as good. You can't hurry and murray. You just got to go with the flow of this. I'm not forcing it or anything. I mean, you couldn't do just a straight stitch down here as quick as you like, couldn't you? But where's the fun in that? So anyway, this is one of my favourite ways of laying down binding. Final stitch. You could, if you were real keen, instead of doing this, you could slip stitch all the back by hand, couldn't you? That'd be lovely. Take you like all night. And I'm sorry, I'm one of these people, I'd rather get it done. Not like an heirloom quilt, is it? No, it's a bit of novelty bloody runner for a few days over Christmas. I may or may not get out another year. Oh, I can hear my granddaughter upstairs. She might be coming down to give me a jip in a minute. Oh. Well, I can hear her dad saying, have you brushed your teeth? shoot down in there. You wait and see. Rotten sod. It keeps breaking off. Never mind. So we're ready to go again. And bring your needle down. Like. Hello? Oh, I thought you were just shouting at me. You coming to say night-night? Obviously not. That's all I got. It was a shout from the staircase. Well, we up at the crack of dawn to take it to school. Up me little bits. And then oh, last one then. In we go. Use the cranker. I'm using a new lift there at the same time. No. Still not right. That's there. No. Now we're done. Yeah. Alright, it's cool. Gave me an alarm because it did more than like 5 or 6 stitches in the same place, which it wasn't supposed to, so it alarms me and says, oi, sort it out. Working out the other day, I reckon I've had this machine about 10 years or more now. I am going to get myself in January The latest and greatest. Another jalebi. I think they call it the M17. Might be wrong, but I think they do. A lot of money. But, oh. Because this doesn't just do straight sewing. This has got all the gubbins for embroidery and all that. So I do. Okay, here's where we started, back here. But I'm just going to overdo a couple of stitches, yeah? When I get to it. Right, coming up on it now. Yeah, I've met it. And I'll wait until it comes back to the other side and say that's enough overlap for it to be caught in, yeah? Okay, I don't know what that bit is there, but where's my other bit? There. Enough overlap there. So now, if I take a bit, oh, I don't know which bit to show you. Let me see. Here. There. Not all of it is 100%, but the majority of it is. I got threads at corners, yeah? And then you can see down there. Cut the threads there to come out. Yeah? And then along this side too, yeah? So that's how I put down my binding. All held nicely in place. And the other side, yeah? I know I've got threads, but never mind about my threads. Yes, it is a little wider. See what I'm saying now? It's wider than it needs to be. But at the end of the day, other people are saying, well, you needed it 2 1/4, so that would have taken rid of that quarter, wouldn't it? Well, then I'd rather not struggle to know whether or not I've caught it. I'd rather be safe than sorry and say, well, if I did 2 1/2, I know I've caught it, right? I know I caught it all around the corner and everything, all right? So, yeah, because see, in some bits, look, I've only just caught it. So if that had been 2 1/4 inch, I wouldn't have caught it. I would be able to see the seam underneath it, wouldn't I? So I'd rather just go with a 2 1/2. You make your own mind up as you go further in the journey. But that's the quilt finished now, so I need to show you a photograph of it, of how it's going to look on my table for Christmas, and which I got a couple of Poinsettia flower displays. Which one I'm going to stick on this one? All right. Sorry, this is a bit odd. Only I can hear my son up there with his daughter, and she's giving him a bit of chip. So I thought, oh, as I'm talking quietly, is because I thought, oh, things are not working out too well for them. So what I'm trying to do is show you. This is one of the Poinsettia silk flower arrangements that I've done, which has got a gold centre on here, which will go with the gold satin now of the mat we've just made, yeah. What I've had to do, because they're only obviously metal stalks that come down, I got about a third of this bars filled with pea shingle or grit or whatever you like to call it, to give it the weight to hold it, yeah. It's lovely, really happy with it. Obviously, it's very Christmassy. And I want to sort of kind of tilt you down so you can see now. Oh, let me just unleash a bit of dangle. So now you can see it stirred. Oh, you can see all my cutters and everything on the wall. But you can see it now stirred on the actual table runner. This is going to go on my coffee table in the lounge, yeah. I can't, as I say, I can't do it outside. I wanted to show you outside in the living room and everything else, but I can't, because if she hears my voice, it'd be, I need to speak, and then her dad will get mad with me because I wasn't quiet when she's going to bed and all that. So I can't do it. But anyway, there we are. That's it finished. And if you think it's all over, oh no. I want to make a longer one, not the same as this, completely different, using the same fabric, but completely different look, with a different bouquet of flowers that are darker red and silver. So I'm going to be using silver thread next time. And we go again with another sable runner. Got to get this done for Christmas. Anyway, thank you so much for being with me and watching all of these, if you have. If you like it, I'm very down to earth, and I'm just a normal family woman doing my bits and bobs. And come and join our Facebook. It's called Crafty So-and-Sos. We've been going quite a few years now. And I'm on there every day, so if you've got a question, call and ask me, come and join the group. There's so much over the years that we've done that are in our files that you can download and go, oh, hello, with a corresponding video like this, that you can go and watch the series and do the whole thing. Yeah, please like, because that's brilliant for me. If you like the video, it means that YouTube will offer it out to more people, so more people will see it, if you like. So if it's popular, they'll offer it out to more people. That really helps me. So please like the video, and please subscribe, because you're going to want to see what I do with the same fabric, but it's going to be completely different than this. All right? So keep your eye out. Anyway, thank you very much.